a nice big audience. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so I knew that Kayla could sing like starting when she was 2. And I was playing around on the piano and I said, sing that note, and she sang it perfectly. And not only perfectly, but with opera, like with vibrato. And then the second time was we went to church, first time at Stonebridge United Methodist, and we came home that afternoon and we were visiting. And said, you know, that was a really nice service. And there was that one song we really liked, and Kayla goes, she was 2. And she said, you mean this one? Glory be to the Father and to the Son. And she remembered it. And sing it in tune. It was so precious. And then I thought, well, she really needs to play the cello. And so I got her cello. And so at 3, I got her cello, and she got dress-up clothes. And she said, Mommy, I don't play the cello. I'll teach the cello. And she's my friend. And so she took the cello to her nap with her and taught her bears how to play the cello. And then I put it away and said, okay, give it up. And then when she was 5, I tried again. I said, okay, let's try this. Do you want to play the cello? Oh, yeah, Mommy, I want to play the cello. And that teacher had a huge 3-story dollhouse in her cello teaching room. And that's torture for a 5-year-old to have to go to a cello lesson and not play in the dollhouse. So it lasted about a month. And finally, and then she did play the violin, but her voice has been her gift. And we've all known that for a long, long time. So thank you so much for being here, and you guys mean the world to her and to us in every way. So thanks again.
Well, this little deal began to take on a life of its own. I had no idea what this was going to turn into. And in case you didn't get the memo, there is a reception afterwards. If you notice all the stuff in the back. I didn't know about that either. It just kept growing and growing. Quite the big deal. So obviously it's the recital. This is also a dual purpose gathering. This is also her senior graduation party. So if anyone was expecting another one, this is it. So enjoy yourself. In fact, the more that I see all this and all that's gone into this, I'm thinking this might work quite well as a wedding reception too. So I have no idea who the groom's going to be, but we'll take lots of pictures, show them to them, and tell me Mr. Great. I think that will work out just fine as far as I'm concerned. Like Debbie, we're really pleased and honored to see all of our very good friends here, and especially our family that flew from Seattle to New York, Houston, Wimberley, all over the place to come up to join us for this. That's another reason we're doing the graduation today. And so we're very happy to see them, and there's a lot of Kayla's musical life here as well. One stretch that Debbie didn't mention was the year of piano lessons that she took with Marla. But that darn practice thing got in the way. So, but the basics from that and reading music are still with her. And but not only that, the years with Miss Tracy, with all the events at church that she sang in, and then the summer traveling musicals that they did, the Godspell. I don't know how many times that went on, but several times. And there were some other travelers in this group that have been on that too. So that and Joseph last year. So Miss Tracy had a lot to do with that, and especially Miss Peden, also her high school music teacher, who is so instrumental in taking Kayla to the next level. But we have just undying gratitude for George Verarms, her voice teacher, who's playing the piano today. He's got Kayla to do things that we've never been able to get her to do. And she's stuck with him for 4 or 5 years. And the first guy took her to interview for a voice lesson, and she did an hour-long lesson with him. He had her screaming the first hour. As we're walking to the car, she said, "I'm never going back to that man again." And we didn't. But George did get her to Carnegie Hall, and you know the old joke, how do you get to Carnegie Hall? Practice, practice, practice. Well, in this case, it was George, George, George. So So he got her to this point, and we look at it as a starting point for Kayla. But we really thank you all for being here. I don't know how the change is going back there, but hopefully it's getting close. And again, thanks for being here.